Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. This video is a start of a tutorial series where I'm gonna show you how to use the Windows command line or the CMD. I'm gonna show you the cool things that we can do with CMD, so stick around this tutorial. But before all the advanced tips and hacks, we should first learn the basics. So, how to open CMD? It's very easy, and we have many ways to do it. One way is to go to the start or search menu and then type CMD. I'm using Windows 10 in this tutorial, so if you are using a different version of Windows, yours might look a bit different. Then hit enter. Another way to open it is by pressing the Windows and the R button and then type CMD. Then press enter. So, in the command prompt, you will see some text indicating what version of Windows OS you are using and some other information. The next line is basically telling you that you are in your current logged in accounts directory. In my case, it is called Johnny. You can also see that by opening our File Explorer and going to the local disk C folder. Then users, then in my case, it's Johnny. So you may be wondering, why am I going to use CMD when I can actually just click on folders and icons? It's much easier and it looks a lot better. The answer is because you can do a lot more with CMD than using GUI. It communicates directly to the operating system, and since it doesn't need to load any graphics, it's way faster. If you are not familiar with GUI or graphical user interface, it's actually everything that you see on your computer screen which allows you to interact with your computer. The icons that you click, the menus and other things is part of the GUI. So, what is CMD? The CMD is another way to interact with the Windows computer. But here, you don't use any icons, menus or folders. The CMD only takes commands that will do a specific task. That's why it's very important that we know these commands and what they do. The first thing that we need to know is how to navigate through directories. Since there are no menus, no folders and we can click, we will use a command called cd, which means change directory. We can do that by typing cd, then the name of the directory that we want to go to. So let's try to go to desktop, then press enter. As you can see, we are now in the desktop directory. But what if we typed the wrong directory and wanted to go back? It's very simple. We just have to type cd and then add two dots after it. The double dots basically means the parent directory. So if we type cd dot dot and then hit enter, we should be in the parent directory, which is in my case, Johnny. You may notice that the cd command only takes us one directory level. So the question is, can we use cd command to go a directory which is more than one directory level? The answer is yes. For example, I have a directory in the desktop called Johnny, and inside that directory, I have another directory called tips, which means we need to go through 3 directory levels. To do this, we will type cd desktop backslash Johnny backslash tips, then hit enter. This also works for going back. To go back to the Johnny directory, we will just type cd dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot, then hit enter. So far, we have been typing the whole name of the directories. But there is a special and very helpful feature of the CMD that helps user to easily complete the name of the directory without typing the whole thing. All we have to do is type the first few letters of the directory, then hit tab. For example, if we want to go to the desktop, we can just type D, E, then let's press the tab key, and as you can see, it auto-completes the name of the directory for us. If you have multiple directories to start with the same letter or letters, you just have to continue pressing the tab key until your desired directory comes up. For example, if I erase this and just retain the D and then press the tab key multiple times, you will notice that the download and the documents also shows up. Then you can now hit enter. And there it is. You are already in the downloads directory. This feature really helps to avoid having spelling errors when typing the names of directories and files in CMD. There you go guys. Hope you like our first lesson in this series. In the next video, I'm gonna show you how to make, rename, and delete a directory in CMD. Hope you learned something from this video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you think this helps. See you on the next video.